I want to talk to you about American Express Green Card versus American Express Everyday Credit Card. Okay, a lot of folks are interested in either credit card, but you first need to have a clear idea about which card is good for you, based on your profile, based on your spending patterns. So here are the key takeaways. So if you think about Amex Green Card versus Amex Everyday Credit Card, I want you to think about membership rewards points without a hefty annual fee. So you're not paying $600 or $400 to American Express every year just to actually to rack up benefits. Okay, so the American Express Green Card and Amex Everyday Credit Card are both great options for you if you want to earn membership rewards points without a hefty annual fee. The American Express credit card, the Green Card, offers a strong rewards rate but comes with a $150 in terms of annual fee, while the Amex Everyday Credit Card has no annual fee but doesn't earn as many points. So you pay a little bit, you earn lots of points, but you don't pay nothing, and you actually don't earn anything. Okay, so just note that the American Express Everyday Credit Card is not currently available for no applicants. So if you're interested in that card, you have to wait a little bit. I mean, Amex is pretty good in terms of informing folks anyway. So if you are in the market for a card that earns points in the American Express membership rewards program, there are numerous options to consider. However, some cards in this program come with high annual fees up to $695 due to their cardholder perks, rewards rate, and overall value proposition. So this is kind of cool. And one thing I want to say here is that, for instance, for on the American Express Green Card, you have the possibility to actually earn 40,000 membership rewards point after you spend 3,000 on purchases in your first 6 months. That's pretty. Let's say it's a condition that's accessible to a lot of people because $3,000 in 6 months, that's about what $500 a month. That's pretty feasible. So I want to talk to you now about the American Express Green Card versus Amex Everyday Credit Card in terms of the highlights. Okay, and I want to really tell you category by category which card actually wins. And so let me first talk about the welcome offer. So when it comes to the welcome offer, the American Express Green Card is definitely the winner. Why? Because I think I just said it. You have a card that boasts a welcome offer of 40,000 points for you if you can spend $3,000 on purchases within 6 months of account opening. So again, it's one of those things where spending $500 a month is not really that much for certain families. See, as long as you have the right, let's say a setup, let's say in terms of your family or just your spending in general, you should be able to reach $500 a month for 6 months. Okay, so considering that the value of MX membership rewards points can be up to 2 cents when each redeemed with travel partners, the welcome offer on the Amex Green Card can be worth up to $800. That compares favorably to the welcome offer on the Amex Everyday, which can be worth up to $200. Okay, and so that's really good. When it comes to rewards rate, the winner here also is American Express Green Card. The Green Card actually comes out ahead due to its rewards rate, which extends more points in its highest categories and doesn't have an earnings cap. So if you have no earnings cap, that's really good because you have no limits on the amount of potential revenue you can actually get. So if you sign up for this card, you can earn 3x points at restaurants globally, as well as on transit and travel related purchases. As a cardholder, you also earn a flat rate of 1x points on everything else. So, by contrast, the American Express Everyday offers 2x points on up to $6,000 in spending at US supermarkets every single year. Then 1x points. You also have 2x points on travel purchases booked through American Express travel and 1x points on all other purchases. So while you do get a 20% points bonus every billing cycle with the American Express every day, if you use your card 20 or more times, that still brings your highest earning rate up to 2.4x points. And the bonus rewards cap on US supermarkets spending also substantially limits your earning potential. So you can see that it's just better to go with the Amex Green Card. You also have, when it comes to an annual fee, the winner here remains the everyday credit card. Okay, because it doesn't have an annual fee. If you think about it, the green card is charging you $150. The everyday card doesn't charge you anything. So this is why this is a simple win. Okay, so this is actually a great option for you if you are a fee averse shopper, as well as like a situation where you don't think you'll earn enough rewards and like earn enough rewards to actually offset the added cost. Also, when it comes to the intro APR, the Amex Everyday credit card also wins here. And let me tell you why. The card offers a 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for 15 months. So if you think about it, 15 months, that's a long time to actually pay off a high interest rate debt, okay, or a credit card. So, but of course, once the 15 months are over, you have to deal with a variable APR of 17.74% to 27%. Okay. So balance transfers must actually be made within 60 days of account opening. And but the only thing is, don't forget that you have to pay a 3% or a $5, okay, whichever is higher when it comes to the transaction. So the savings from this offer can be substantial if you need to make, let's say, a large purchase and pay it down over time, right? You're buying maybe household equipment, you're buying a TV, or you're buying a flat screen, whatever. So that can be really that can be really good. And if you carry a balance when cash is tight, you can also use this card, or you can transfer a balance from a card with a high interest rate, okay, and pay it off without interest charges. So, by contrast, the American Express Green Card does not offer an intro APR period, and its variable APR range is higher, coming in at 20.74% to 28.74%. So if you think about the American Express Green Card versus American Express Credit Card, our everyday credit card, which card earns the most? It really depends on your spending. It depends also on the let's say your spending pattern, your spending habits. Okay, so if you're wondering which card wins, it really depends on the categories you spend the most in. So let me really share with you a hypothetical example and see how it will apply to your spending habits and rewards goals. Okay, so let's assume that you have a family of four that includes two adults, you and your wife or husband, under the age of 50, and two kids, ages 9 and 11. So your family also falls in line with a moderate average food spend of about 1300 to $1,500 a month. Okay, so that's really something to think about. So now let's imagine that you also spend $300 a month dining out. So that's about $3,600 a year. And you spend also $4,000 a year on family vacations and $1,500 a year on transit. Okay, transit like trains, buses, subways, or ride shares. And separately, let's say you also use your card for $12,000 a year in miscellaneous purchases. So I'll just give you a couple of hypothetical situations to really create a foundation for you, like let's say an imaginary foundation, so you can really see exactly how you can save money. Okay, so with the Amex Green Card, you could earn a total of 55 to 60,000 Amex membership rewards points per year. So you're looking at about 16,000 points on groceries at U.S. supermarkets, 10,000 points at restaurants, 12,000 points on family vacations, 45 1,200 points on transit and 12,000 points on other purchases. Okay, and if you also earned the welcome offer, your first year rewards haul could actually add up to nearly 100,000 points. So that's for the Amex Green Card. With the Amex EveryDay, you would your total will vary based on how you, let's say, earned the 20% spending bonus, right? So if you used your card for at least 20 purchases every billing cycle and gained 20% more points on everything you spend, you could earn a total of 57 to 60,000 membership rewards points per year. So you're looking at 30,000 points on groceries at US supermarkets. I want to insist on that, US supermarkets. So if you shop online and you shop at a non-US supermarkets, you're not going to rack up the rewards. You also have 4,000 points at restaurants, about 10,000 points on family vacations booked through American Express travel, about 2,000 points on transit, and about 14,500 points on other purchases. Okay, something to really think about. And if you also earn the welcome offer, your first year rewards haul could add up to about 70,000 points. So the thing is, you see the delta in terms of rewards. And so why should you get the American Express Green Card this year? I mean, I'm just giving you a few options why you want to have this card in your wallet. So while the Amex Green Card offers a better rewards potential for most people, there are additional factors to consider outside of each card's earning rate, right? So if you think about the American Express Green Card, if you travel even some of the time, you will love the benefits offered by the Green Card, okay? So not only do you get, let's say, up to a $1,200 yearly credit toward a Clear Plus membership. On top of that, you'll also get a baggage insurance plan, secondary auto rental coverage, access to a global assist hotline, purchase protection against damage or theft, and extended warranties on eligible items that come with a manufacturer's warranty. So this is kind of cool because you are able to rack up lots of benefits. And in addition to that, the American Express Green Card doesn't charge a foreign transaction fees when you use it for purchases abroad. So this is really good in terms of sustainability, but also, let's say revenue. Not revenue, rewards accumulation. And in terms of redemption, you can redeem Amex membership rewards points in many different ways, including for gift cards, merchandise, or travel through the Amex travel portal. You can also transfer your points to Amex airline and hotel partners. So this is really good from a flexibility point of view. This is also good from I would say, from a flexibility point of view, scalability and flexibility. So this is really good. Now, why should you get the MS Everyday credit card? I just explained to you why you want to get the green card. Let's think about the Everyday credit card. So, if you are after an Amex Everyday credit card with no annual fee, but Amex Everyday should be at the top of your list, right? So, just remember that you have an introductory 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers, which actually lasts for 15 months. So that's huge if you think about it. 15 months, that's 1 year, 3 months. You have a lot of time to pay off whatever you have, or whatever debt you have, right? But don't forget that after the 15-month period is over, you have to cope with 17 to 27% in terms of variable APR, and balance transfers must be completed within 60 days of account opening and are subject to a fee of $5 or 3%, whichever is greater. So that's something to think about. And beyond that offer, as a cardholder, you also qualify for a variety of other benefits, such as a secondary auto rental coverage, access to a global assist hotline, and Amex dispute resolution. So this is something to really contemplate. Okay. And in terms of redemption options, this Amex Everyday credit card lets you access all the same membership rewards redemption options as the American Express Green Card, including for point transfers to airlines and hotels. So this is really good because it gives you flexibility and it gives you also options. Okay. One thing I want to say is that when you think about the Amex American Express Green Card versus American Express Everyday Credit Card, what you really are looking for is how every card's offer aligns with your lifestyle, right? Because it doesn't make sense to actually go for a card that doesn't really help your lifestyle, that doesn't really help you boost your lifestyle. So you want to choose one card that really that helps you big time. So the bottom line is that which one should you go for? Should you go for the American Express Green Card, or should you go for the American Express Everyday Credit Card? So it really depends on what you're looking for. Okay, so deciding between these two cards can be quite challenging. But let me give you a few pointers. Let's say if you're looking for a good travel rewards credit card that gives you plenty of opportunities to earn 3x points, then the American Express Green Card might be better for you because because of the rewards that you actually rack up. Even if you have to pay $150, okay, as an annual fee, because the benefits really far outweigh the 150. So this is really the pointer that I want you to really pay attention to if you're thinking about getting the green card. Okay. Now, if you're not interested in travel and want a simple card that can earn you points on common purchases, then the Amex Everyday card might be the right choice for you. That's why I think the name really suits the card's name really is suitable here because this is an everyday credit card. This is an everyday credit card that allows you to just gradually build your rewards, okay, over time. So even so, you may also want to compare other rewards credit cards, including other cards from American Express. So it's one of those things where you have to understand the right card or combination of cards is out there. So, but you may have to do some digging to know for sure. You have to do some trials and errors. You have to see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and you have to see also what how your spending patterns align with what the card is offering. Because see, the thing is, a card might have wonderful features, but if those features do not align with the way you spend, the way you actually charge expenses on your card, the kind of vacations you take, the kind of expenses you have in your household, you're not going to find the card interesting, and you'll be end up paying an annual fee that doesn't really help you out. Like you're paying for something, but you're not really reaping the benefits. Okay, so this is something to really think about from a flexibility point of view. So, in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about American Express Green Card versus American Express Everyday Credit Card. I give you the key takeaways, the details, okay, and also the card that earns the most and why you should get either card. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.